In Year 3, pupils need to know how to add up numbers with 3 digits using column addition. In this video, we'll be particularly looking at exchanging 10 tens for 100, because we know 10 tens is the same thing as 100. We'll start with these numbers: 375 added to 162. And how do we do column addition? We record the numbers, the digits of each question, in columns. So we have 3 hundreds, 7 tens and 5 units added to 100, 6 tens and 2 units. So we want to line those up, and we've got the hundreds underneath each other in their column, the tens underneath each other in their column, and the units, or the ones, underneath each other in their column. Okay, so to show you how this works, we're going to use dots, or you could use equipment for this. And we're going to start we're going to start with the top number, and we're going to put down the units first. So here come our units. We've got 5 units, or 5 ones, and then we're going to add the tens, and you can see there are 7 tens there. And next we will add the hundreds, and we've got 3 hundreds. And I've just put those dotted lines back in so you can see the columns, and you can see where we expect the next number to fit. We expect the units to be under the units, the tens under the tens, and the hundreds under the hundreds. So here we are. Let's put in the units first, the ones. So there are 2 ones in 162. Then we put in the tens, there are 6 tens. And in the hundreds column, we have 100. And putting in the column signs again, the column dotted lines, you can see that these are exactly underneath each other. The ones are underneath the ones, the tens under the tens, and the hundreds under the hundreds. So let's start with the question. We always start with the column with the least value. So in this case, it's the ones. And what we do is we have 5 ones plus 2 ones. We add those together and we pull them down into the answer box. Then we move to the tens, and we take all the tens and we pull them down into the answer box so that they're all together down there. Now, if we look at that, we have a slight problem. We have too many tens in the tens column. The largest digit we can have in the tens column is a 9, and we have 13 here. So what do? Well, if we know 10 tens is 100, we can actually look at this 10 tens and say that actually can go in the hundreds column. So if we move that into the hundreds column, it becomes 100, and it stays in the hundreds column. Now we've put it underneath, so it doesn't change either of the top numbers, but we also need to record that it's there. And we haven't recorded anything yet on our digits question on the left. So we're going to have 100, and if you look in the tens column, we have 3 tens. Now we're going to count our hundreds, and all the hundreds are circled. We've got 3 plus 1 up at the top, and we've got an extra 1 down at the bottom. There we go. And if you look at the written question with the numbers, with the digits, all the numbers are circled. So we're moving these all into the answer box. And if you look, our 3 plus 1 plus the 1 from the bottom they've gone joined together to make 5 100s. So we've got 5 hundreds, 3 tens, and 7 units, which is 537.